Anime English dubs are one of the most hated things in the anime community. If I go up to an anime fan right now chat, they will ask one of 3 questions. Who's your favorite VTuber? Do you like lollies? Don't answer that one unless it's no or unless it's Taiga. You watch dubbed or sub, and if you answer dub, oh, there will be destruction and fractions into our very Earth's core. Jolly good show. Basically, depending on who asks you this question, you can get the most alpha male Giga Chad or most likely the common anime dweller. But what I don't understand, why does it matter if a person watches dubbed or subbed? Anime is anime, it's a form of entertainment. It's like if I asked you, who you picking? Judy Hopps or Yoruichi? Most people gonna say Yoruichi and that niggas is weird for liking Judy Hopps. But they both low-key animals, are they not? And low-key, one of them a little thicker. I don't know what that was about. Anyways, point is, if a person likes dub, it is what it is. And if you have a problem with that, you're a Hall of Fame no life with no badges. Simple. But today, I do want to go over dubs and why I think they're good. Now, do I prefer dubs over subs?
Ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
But I do like them, and to see them get bashed like it does on a daily is crazy. So let's go over why some dubs are good and some are just straight trash. Now, first things first, let's not act like we all don't got that one dub we all love. I know some of y'all niggas grew up on that Dragon Ball, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Sailor Moon. Like, these dubs are certified classic platinum hits. But for me personally, Yu Yu Hakusho is that one dub I just love so much. If you walk up to me asking sub or dub for Yu Yu Hakusho, you can take that sub straight to the trash. Like, it's got nothing on greatness. The dub better, the emotion better, man, even the opening better. And don't get me started on the English dub openings. Rock the Dragon, Sailor Moon, Pokemon, One Piece opening 1 and 3, plus many more. And most of the ones I listed are low-key, if not high-key, better than the originals. But Yu Yu Hakusho in particular, everybody I know prefers the English version of the opening than the sub. And like, big ups to the sub version, it's still fire, it's a banger, but it's got nothing on its English counterpart. In fact, the English version, top anime openings all time, baby. Now the voices in sub, they fire, they are really good, and massive respect to the OG voice actors. Like, they brought these characters that we love to life before anyone else. But Yusuke in the sub is, you know, like a true delinquent, you know, he cool. But in the dub, he's a real straight nigga from the gutters. A good kid, Mad City type of vibe when it comes to Yusuke. And it's not just Yusuke, Kurama, Hiei, Kuwabara, and many more just hit way better than they do in the sub, my baby.
I don't care if she's a girl or a baby or somebody's grandmother. I'll still knock her out.
My man said he'll clock anyone. He's a real top G. He is really like that. Then there's animes like Dragon Ball, the best anime of all time, of course. Just want to make sure y'all niggas know that. Anyways, Goku and Vegeta are voiced by Christopher Sabat and Sean Schemmel, and they literally created childhood memories. Bro, back in the day, people used to wake up like 4 a.m. in the morning just to catch Toonami right before school. Now, you have to be a 90s baby for that, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm a thousands baby. 05 is what I rep. But people really did grow up with Toonami and watching Dragon Ball on the platform. Now, I know some of y'all didn't grow up with the Funimation dub. Some of y'all was an Ocean baby, which is understandable because Dragon Ball has a lot of dubs. They, of course, got the Funimation and Ocean dub. They got the Bang Zoom dub, the Harmony Gold dub, which is partially lost, I believe. Then, of course, the Japanese dub and other national dubs, Italian, Mexican, and German dubs. But then they got the most kookily dubs I've seen. The Big Green and the Malaysian dub.
Kakaroto is mine. Nobody touches him. Not even you.
Yo, whose mans allowed this? This is a madness. But overall, the point is the Dragon Ball dub is a classic. People love it. People cherishes it close to them. I mean, without it, we wouldn't have the iconic Bruce Faulconer's soundtrack, which is arguably better than the original Japanese OST, which both are good. Sean Schemmel is a great voice actor for Goku. He was able to keep up with Masako Nozawa's legendary performance as Goku, and the same goes for Vegeta and most other characters in the dub, so Dragon Ball is goated. The next anime I want to talk about is a newer one, that is Spy X Family. Now, Spy X Family is a banger. Before the show even came out, people was hyping it up, and I was like, it's not like that. It's not like that, buddy. Then I finally watched it. It was like that. It was like that. Yo, bro, what I'm about to say, I really mean it. Like, this anime is perfect. The opening got me dancing. The ending got me dancing. The Japanese sub, word 2 is beautiful. Lloyd's voice is like that.
Yours voice is like that.
And our queen Anya is like that. They even got our black brother Frankie right. So when it comes to the dub, it's alright, I guess. Like, massive respect to all the VAs, but it don't hit the same. Lloyd's voice, which in the original was swaggy, beautiful, cold, and nice, is now too tryhardish and lame. And low-key, he don't carry none of the same swag as the Japanese VA does. Anya's voice was the best voice in the sub. It's like the VA read the manga, got the script, and ate the plate. In the dub, it's good, I guess. Like, you can hear the VA trying to be as childish as she can, and sometimes it's weird, sometimes it's cute, sometimes it's good. I don't know. And that leads me to another issue. Anya's legendary Waku Waku line is gone, and I get it. This is the dub. They've got to translate every single word correctly, but some Japanese lines just gotta say the same. Now, yours voice is still sexy. I ain't even gonna lie. The VA was in her bag with this one. Now, the Spy Family dub did grow on me. Like, if I was watching this with a friend and they were watching dub, like, it wouldn't really bother me. But I just feel so mixed on the dub, and I feel the exact same way with Demon Slayer. Now, I just want to say Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu voices in the dub are perfect. I don't hate them. The VAs do a really good job. My personal favorite is Zenitsu's. Like, the VA gives it his all, and he's a really likable guy. He even got his own YouTube channel, so shout out to him. It's just that Demon Slayer is the definition of a perfectly mixed anime when it comes to dub or sub. Like, I can't pick between the both on anything. Both of them are just really good. Now, I don't want y'all to think I hate the Demon Slayer dub, because I don't. It's actually really, really good. It's just that the sub is really good too, so it's hard to pick on them. Oh, and one last thing I want to say, and this goes for both the sub and dub. If you voice for Nezuko, you're getting the biggest bag of all time. No, you're getting the whole bank. Like, I can voice for Nezuko. Come on now, it's mad easy. Somehow, both VAs managed to make it cute, so shout out to them. Now, in my opinion, there are only two new shonen animes where I prefer the dub, and that is My Hero and Black Clover. First, it just feels like My Hero was made for dub, like it just hits. Like, have you heard Shigi? Have you heard Baki? Have you heard Deki? Like, MHA just fits with the dub in my opinion. And as for Black Clover, it was needed for like the first 25 episodes. When the Black Clover anime first came out, everyone bashed the anime. Niggas was even saying the sub was trash. Now that's crazy. Like, bro, people was recommending the dub. That's how you know something off. So when I was watching Black Clover, I took people's advice, watched the dub until like episode 75 because I had to switch to catch up. And the sub did get way better as it went on, but I still like dub more. Now moving on to the worst of the big three, Bleach. Now, Bleach's dub is a perfect dub. Like, everybody ate. Rukia, Ichigo, Aizen, Byakuya, not Renji, Shinsui, and our god, Kon. The best two in particular is Ichigo and Aizen. Ichigo is voiced by Johnny Youngbosch, who voices in everything. My man's voice is Jonathan Joestar, Gyu, Elite. See what I did there? You know, because looked or Leech, whatever, how you say his name. He's an L. Whatever. The nigga from Trigun, Nero, and many more. My guy was the Black Power Ranger. The best one for real, for real. Then Aizen is voiced by Kyle Hubert, who is most known for his role as Gohan. So it's weird to hear Aizen, a man who has extreme charm and charisma, and is just so evil, but laid back, and when you hear him talk, you just hear Gohan's voice. Like, it's really funny, bro. So I'm extremely happy that most of the cast will be coming back for the 1000-year Blood War arc on the Disney Channel.
I'm Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach, and you're watching Disney Plus. Bankai!
I'm gonna be linked up with Mickey Mouse and Thanos in the Soul Society. We two up. We two up. Now, keeping on track with the big 3 dubs, we've got One Piece. Now, One Piece is my second favorite anime of all time, but bro, the dub don't hit, bro. Like, most of the important characters' voices are good, but I just don't rock with them like that. But that's not even the problem. They could have messed up any other character, but they messed up the most important character.
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
Why does Luffy sound like he's going through puberty every 2 seconds? His voice is trash. Hot dog water. Utter garbage. Nah, I'ma slide on them. I can't let them do this to my boy. I'ma get my get back because this is preposterous. Now, the VA for Luffy is Colleen Clinkenbeard. She's played in a lot of roles as well. And her voice for Urza is peak. Her voice for Momo is peak. But she do not eat with Luffy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, honey. But this ain't it. It's better than... But I don't rock with it. Sanji, Zoro, Nami, and Robin, especially Nami and Robin's voices, they went crazy though. Like, it's really good. Now, the next anime we're going to be talking about is a little anime called Ghost Stories. When it came to the show, it aired in Japan, and it did alright, but due to lower viewership, the show got canned, and when it came to the US, the license holder for the show got some voice actors and told them to go crazy, do anything they wanted to. And that's how we got this.
That's what I'm talking about. Pump, pump, pump. Think of a big black man chasing you.
Well, he's not racist.
I guess not. He's only 0.2 seconds faster.
Yo, I really can't believe this show actually exists. They went MJ off the wall with this one. Like, you would think this is an abridged series, like TFS, The Slap on Titan, OG, SSJ 9000, but it's really real. Like, they even got some high-tier voice actors in here. Now, I guess Ghost Stories as a dub, which a dub's job is to accurately translate from the original source material. So in that regard, Ghost Stories is a horrible dub. But because of these dub changes, it saved the whole show because in Japan, it was not pushing bricks, bruh. But because of this dub, it gave us the clips and iconic moments that we all love. So this dub definitely goes to the Hall of Fame for anime dubs. Another newer anime dub, which is valid and based, is the Kaguya-sama Love is War dub. This dub is genuinely hilarious. The anime itself is very funny, but I just resonate with the dub more. Unlike with One Piece, every character hits, like actually hit. Of course, Kaguya, Shirogane, and Chika are all amazing, but the one who surprised me the most was Ichigami. I mean, him as a character surprised me on how good he is, especially since nobody even talks about my brother like that. But his VA does a really good job of portraying the character. The same situation goes for Chika because I know everybody loves Chika's VA in the sub. I mean, she gave us the Chika rap, the Chika dance, but sometimes her voice can become a little bit squeakily. So the dub's VA does fix that a little bit. Another thing I love about Kaguya's dub is that it feels so one-to-one with the original. Like, it feels like it has no dub changes. And though I really like dubs, we can all agree no one likes dub changes unless they're done right. However, speaking of dub changes, we've got JoJo. Now, I love the JoJo dub. It is literally perfect. It even gives us something that the Japanese sub can't, which is the appropriate voices. Part 1 is set in Britain, so all the voices have British accents, to Part 5, where they put on an Italian accent and say Italian things, to Part 6, where it's Florida. Now, this is not to say that the dub is better than the sub, because we all know the JoJo sub is something special.
Goodbye, JoJo!
But overall, the dub is very, very good. It might be even a little tied with the sub for me. But there's just one thing that just ruins it. The stand name changes. I hate them. Like, I know they have to do this for copyright issues, but it's just so horrid, and it hurts even more when someone like Kira, who has possibly the best voice performance I've seen, like his voice is literally perfect. It is identical to what I pictured for the character, like some sort of 80s, 90s American Psycho type of vibe. You know what I mean. So it's sad that one of the most menacing stands in the series is changed to Deadly Queen. Ew. No, it's Killer Queen, buddy. But I guess it evens out because Diavolo is voiced by Freddy Fazbear, so the dub is saved, I guess. I do want to take this time to be serious for a bit and remember Billy Kaimetz. Sorry if I'm pronouncing his name wrong, I'm not too good with names. But he was the voice of Josuke in the dub, and he has portrayed many other characters beautifully. I just want to say thank you for sharing and giving us your talent across all the characters you played, and may you be safe and a better life. Rest in peace. On a brighter note, our final anime that we're going to be talking about is one of the best anime dubs in history. Yep, I know all of y'all seen this coming. Death Note. Death Note has to be one of the best English anime dubs of all time. Like, it's so good, I can't even watch the sub anymore. Like, the dub is that valid. It's like that. I can sit here and talk about all the characters, how good they are, and etc. But just scratch that because none of them matter. Light's voice is literally perfect. Like most of the Death Note fans I've seen just always prefer Light's voice in dub. Bro, the VA gets it down. Even to the gasps of air, to the crazy psycho laugh, even the potato chip scene. It's all I could ever want from a dub because me personally, I feel like a dub gets it right when you think of a certain character and just immediately think of their dub voice. That's how you know it's a banger. Now, I just listed a bunch of my favorite anime dubs, and that's not even all of them. There are so many great dubs that I didn't even bring up. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Attack on Titan for like the first 3 seasons because the sub VAs in season 4 just went crazy. Like, did you hear, Aaron? Then there's the Taco Bell anime, To Your Eternity, Your Lie in April, many more. So yeah, I just barely even scratched the surface. Now that I've listed a bunch of great animes, I wanted to talk about the whole point of this video. Why do people hate anime dubs? And for me, I feel like the reasons why people don't like anime dubs, and which I agree with some of these reasons too. And yeah, I know I just listed a bunch of good anime dubs and was praising them, but man, some of these anime dubs are just straight trash. So when it comes down to it, I feel like the reasons are, number 1, dub changes. Like, nobody wants dub changes unless it's done right. The sad part is, it's never done right. And there'll be some cringy lines too, like the Gamergate line in Prison School, which sucks because I actually love that dub. And I love the series too, it's kind of a sleeper. Anyways, and then there's the whole weird line that they had in Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid dub. So yeah, it sucks to see that these companies and publishers are trying to put these lines in the dub to appeal to a more younger, cooler, or hip crowd. I don't know, but one thing I do know is that anime fans don't want that. They want the exact or most faithful version of the source material to be done in the dub. I don't see how hard that can be. Number 2, these companies and publishers. Companies like Funimation and Crunchyroll has done plenty good, but when they try to do stuff like the Spice Girl anime, it's just embarrassing. Look at this show and tell me with a straight face, this is what an anime is supposed to be.
We've been preparing our whole lives for this day. All of our dreams will soon come true if we only try. All of our...
Calm down, let's not let your heart... We're the real heroes.
You fucking...
The fact that this even exists mind boggles my mind. The fact that these companies are trying to say that this is anime is ludicrous. Oh, and let's not forget X-Arm. I'd rather put my nuts on 2 pieces of bread, call it a day, and make a nut sandwich than watch this abomination. Like, what what is this? I know God made many things, but he didn't make this. I'm just tired of these absolute garbage moves these companies be making. And the sad part is, they're the ones behind all the dubs, unless we're talking Disney. Now, if Crunchyroll slides me that sponsorship, I'ma still hold the same opinion. I just want to make that bag. Number 3, and this is the simplest one of them all, some dubs are just genuinely trash. Look, I love the OG Higurashi. I even enjoyed the dub, but I can admit the dub is trash. It is garbage. And it's really just that simple. Some dubs are just horrible and not good, and sub is way better. At the end of the day, point is, in my opinion, dubs don't deserve nearly the amount of hate that they get. I can see why so many people don't like anime dubs and why they think sub is better. It's very understandable. But some of these dubs are really good and more people need to try them out. However, if you just don't like dubs, it's very understandable and I heavily respect it. But if you go around criticizing and hating people for liking anime dubs, you my guy. Nah. For real. If you really go around criticizing and hating on people for watching or liking an English dub for a fictional cartoon, you're a Hall of Fame loser with no badges dwelling in your mother's basement. Also, it really be you Twitter folks. It really do. Like, you're not getting off the hook, bruh. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Anyways, I am back to making YouTube content. I'm on the YouTube grind, baby. Make sure y'all blow the Twitter up, the Insta, and the TikTok. Oh, and join up the Discord too. Brand new Discord. Links in the description. You know, we just getting it started. You know, it's good to have some interaction in there. Oh, yeah. English dubs and Japanese subs are both trash. I only made this video to show y'all clowns. 4Kids dubs are the best. See ya.